Hi guys, it's Randy Biner here again. I'm with the 10 Tips for 10 Days Challenge on LinkedIn, and my theme has been how to avoid regrets in life. So far I showed you the importance of a bucket list, the moral compass, which is basically a list of your values, how to avoid a quarter life crisis, the best marriage advice ever, and today we're going to talk about important life decisions. And by the way, if you missed any of these videos, you can go to hashtag no life regrets on LinkedIn. So go to the search box, type in no life regrets, hit the follow button, and then you can see all of my content. All right, so important life decisions, since this is LinkedIn, I figured we talk about career. So if you know me, I'm big about life's values. In fact, the moral compass is a list of values, and you can actually use that to also make career decisions. So I have here listed 5 sample values: family, good health, happiness, giving back, and peace of mind. And so let's say you have you're lucky enough to have 2 job offers. And so I live here in Silicon Valley. There's a lot of startup companies, smaller ones, but there's also mid-sized companies. So you may be in a different part of the world, but I just use this example because that's what I'm familiar with. So let's say you use the values to start ranking each company. And all you do is you take a piece of paper and you put a big cross in the middle, and you write startup on one side and mid-size on the other. And then these 2 quadrants on top represent all the positives about the job in terms of your values, and then below are the negatives. And what you do, this looks deceptively simple, and it is, but I realized that a complex method nobody's going to do, but a simple method people will start doing. It will create a habit. That habit creates action, and then action creates change. So I hope that's the same for you. So what you do is you take your list of values, and you always start at the top. And so let's go through it. So family, it's your number one value. So if you work at a startup, you would actually probably spend less time, right? Because you spend long hours. So that would be negative here, but positive here. And then good health, probably also a negative for the startup because long hours, stress is a negative here. Whereas with the mid-size, you may have a little bit of a work-life balance. Now, 3 and 4 are in the startup category. So this is happiness and giving back. So let's say that's because this is a job that excites you because it's a cost that you care about. Maybe it's a social cost that has to do with giving back. So that's why this is up here, and it's on this side, on the negative with the mid-sized company. And then you have peace of mind. Now, I always say you can't put a price tag on peace of mind. So if you ever worked at a startup company, and I have, and it can be very stressful, it's a roller coaster. You don't work at a startup company if you want peace of mind, right? Because the company may not be around 6 months from now. So that's definitely in the negative here and in a positive here. So now, all of a sudden, you have a very clear picture. After just a 5-minute exercise, you see that not only do you have more values here in the positive quadrant for the mid-size, but it's also your 2 most important values are in this quadrant. And so the startup potentially looks good on paper, but if I think in the long run, if you spend too much time away from family, you might have stress issues, health issues, either due to stress or because you don't have the peace of mind. In the long run, this may not be good for you. So maybe you can still do something on the side, create your own program to support that cause. But in terms of a long-term choice to try to avoid regrets, you're probably, in my opinion, better off with the mid-size. Okay, that's it for today. Please, if you like this, got value out of it, please comment below, share it. And again, tomorrow we will be talking about how to avoid a midlife crisis, and I hope you can all tune in for that. Thank you.